Mexico has experienced a rash of unsolved mass murders in the recent past that had made headline news around the world. Though the victims this time are not protesting students, campesinos, or narcos, but fit an unlikely profile.
La violencia no son actos de violencia ocultos en donde yo de manera personal quiero cobrar venganza o lastimar a otro por una cuestión muy personal, sino lo quiero exhibir, ¿no? Entonces es colgar a una persona en un puente o matar perros en un lugar público, además de ser un acto muy violento, tiene que ver con exhibir la violencia. Y creo que es porque en el fondo la queremos ver.
Signs have gone up, cameras installed, and it has been reported that agents have been put on the case.
Que de un día para otro se supo que había muerte fulminante de perros que se morían a los 20 minutos de salir del parque. Y empiezan a investigar y había veneno. Eso, de entrada, pues te crea una sensación de miedo, de que lejos de que se puedan recomponer los tejidos sociales, se descomponen.
Dogs are just the latest victims in a never-ending wave of violence that was triggered in 2006 by the government's offensive against drug cartels. Beheadings, kidnappings, bloody street battles, entire cities under the control of ruthless criminal enterprises. And now in the nation's capital, in what was once considered a relatively safe haven, this most recent wave of canicides.
People that have dogs and consider them as, as our kids, as our daughters, is kind of exaggerating. But the owners of dogs, I think that we take care of them as part of our family. I have to reduce the time outside. That, of course, is not good for her in the way that she needs to run a lot. I don't have the time because I work, so I can go very far from here. I can only do it to Chapultepec in the weekend. So meanwhile, during the week, we have just to walk around and she doesn't be here a lot of time.
The killings for many have become an expression of the capacity for cruelty that an unhinged murderer employs. But these innocent victims are not taking part in any protest, nor are they involved in illicit activities. They're simply strolling through some of the city's most popular parks.
Pero hay un letrero que dice, el veneno lo lleva adentro el que lo puso. Y se me hace una frase como, pues correcta, porque solo puedes hacer eso si tú lo tienes, si tú lo traes adentro.
Theories about the murders run the gamut. The spate of canicides were attributed to anything from someone seeking revenge for uncollected feces to a sadistic sociopath satisfying a bloodlust. Though the unfortunate fact is that amongst all the talk of fear and insecurity, the feeling of being held hostage in one's own environs had again permeated daily life in yet one more corner of the nation. When a 63-year-old grandmother was named as the prime suspect a month after the killings began, no one seemed surprised. And as the news spread, dogs and their owners took to the parks and streets once more. And in the neighborhood as elsewhere in the country, it seemed as if everything and nothing had changed all at the same time.